Okay, so what we're going to do for this customer is we're going to leave it as a lace-up dress, but when it gets down to here, we're going to turn this back into a zipper up to this point, so it'll be nice and neat and tight to there. For the tie, we're going to bring it in, going in that way. So I've done one loop, and you bring it straight down to where we know we're going to end, and then bring it through to like that. And now we take the long one, so we just estimated how much ribbon we might think we need. Then we take the other one, and in this case it's way too long, but this, given that it's the first time we're lacing it up, we'll work out how much ribbon we really do need and discard the rest. So we're going in and then crossing over. I'll do a little, get this started. So there's the first one, and I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Oh. It does sort of need two people to do it, but we'll get by with this.
I've got a spare hand.
It's okay, we'll get it, pull it together. So I've gone in, one down there, the other one goes across. It takes 45 minutes because what the bride's going to want and expect is when she looks at the back, it's all going to be neat and tidy, and you will have stopped these twists all the way around. You get a nice bar. Bars all the way nice and straight. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to just do really quick and dirty because I haven't got 45 minutes for a fitting just to lace it up. So I'm going to do it quick, and I'm not going to straighten them all out, but you can imagine that if you stop it and keep pulling it, stopping it, keep pulling it and turning it, and to make it all nice and straight, it does take a lot of time. So I'm having, usually it's satin ribbons. This is unusual to have this sort of chiffon organza ribbon, but that's okay, it's going to look beautiful. It's just, I think it's a little bit trickier to thread up. So as we do this, there's a modesty panel in here that is always a good idea to be loose. It's usually attached to one side, and then you can maneuver it, and so that hides the bras and things like that. And you just do it as you go, one at a time. Do one or two lines, stop and adjust it all until you get to the end. Now, lace-up dresses are fabulous because they're pretty much a guaranteed fit. And I'm getting towards the end now, so I'll show you what I like the best about them, the finale at the end. So hang in there. I'll probably re-edit this and do it as a fast video and a clear voice over it. So you go along, the bridesmaid tightens it up, as tight as you like. You get to the very last loop, remembering that the zip is going to be in place from here next time. That one is it over there. So you'll end up with one on each side. Now, brides these days do not really like to have big bows at the bottom here. Sometimes, it's very rare, but most times not. So we want to tie it. Oh, and we definitely need to chop off some of this. And I don't tie it in a bow. You just tie it as a nice sort of a semi-loose knot, not too carried away in this with this organza ribbon, otherwise you'll never get out of it. And then, if you don't mind, Fiona, I'm going to cut this now for you, because you've definitely got way too much here and it's just making life really hard. I'll fix up the organza, cut it nicely later into thing. And then now we've unzip it, we pretend, unzip it, throw the ribbon down here so it's no longer tacky and visible. Lovely. And you zip it back up again so it's all nice and neat. There's no bows or anything.
Lovely.
Isn't
that
it?
is beautiful.
Lovely. One little tip, because you've got long strands and you've got to keep them somewhat long, underneath there, don't pee in it when you go to the loo, okay? So just remember about that one.
I remember you got little tails.
Oh, sorry.